Hi and welcome. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's vibrational energy reading is for Monday, April the 1st through to Sunday, April the 7th, 2019. And I am using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, Vibrational Earth Children deck, and the I Am Vibrational and I Am Sacred Affirmation decks. Yes, if we're listening, we have now entered into the month of April, and Monday is April Fool's Day. So what does that mean to you in your consciousness? On April the 1st, maybe you want to play jokes, fool others, trick those around you in traditional folklore. But remember, it's only for one day. After that, you need to get back on track and focusing on your journey. We live every day in the choice to do something or not. As I share continually, everything is about our intention in that moment, that time. And we're always moving forward, maybe to something or maybe away from something. So to or from, it's still moving forward. Either way, at this time anyway, we've got springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. So it's about beginnings, new beginnings, planting seeds, growing, and on all vibrational levels. And yes, we can struggle with that from time to time because yes, we are human. Holy mackerel. And you know my adage, prick me and I will bleed. But if we always stay in our authentic spiritual and vibrational frequency, the tussle or fight that may be going on here in our head is just a momentary blip. And the less effort we place upon it, the easier it is to shift into what really matters to us. I think what Spirit is sharing with us is that we always have choices, and that the more we are conscious of our part in that bigger picture, the easier it is on our soul. Yes, it's about elevation or maybe sidestepping, or as I do from time to time, placing my hands over my ears and going la 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 la. I'm sure we've all done it. Well, if you haven't, it's good fun. And it just sets away the noise and rattle that's going on in here. It stops the fight. Our lives are made up of moment by moment happenings, good, bad, and yes, sometimes ugly. But if we are forever conscious of what we are doing to us, for us, then we rise up. As we all know, it is just perception, or our perception. Be mindful and aware. If you feel yourself slipping in one direction or another, check in here. Check into your heart. Acknowledge that time. Ask yourself, is this something I should be aware of? Or something I need to participate in? And listen in intentional consciousness. If you don't have to pick up the ball and run with that particular situation, then drop the ball. Let that feeling, that emotion flow over you, past you, wherever. And yes, keep breathing. If it is something you feel in your heart, you have to deal with, to attend to, then call upon your angels, your guides, your helpers, ancestors, and listen. And yes, I do mean listen. Breathe into the sense or feeling you get as you connect. This is not a race. It's no good going in with the attitude of let me pick up the phone and give it to me now. That concept won't work. Otherwise, if you think that's how it's going to work, you may be very disappointed. You ask the question. You ask for help. Stepping into your intention, being fully present, and then afterwards you let it go. As I always say, give it up to God, your higher self, and wait. Be in your I am consciousness. Step into the vibrational frequency of your awareness. Are you awakened to what knowledge may be shared with you? And in what form will it be shared? So that helps you to grasp and appreciate it. This may be a biggie for some people, and sometimes it is for me too. I get the message, I get the information, and then I go, is that really what it means, or is this my interpretation? So ask for more clarification. It's okay. Spirit, sometimes when they send us something, they make an assumption we will understand it. And like sometimes when we're trying to communicate in a different form or a different language, something does get lost in the translation. So ask. Keep yourself focused on what spirits share with you. Don't go off in a tangent. If you're asking for clarification, then stay tuned to that. And if you're still unsure of the direction, the sign, the message, sit and meditate with that question in mind, in your consciousness. And give it time, people. Rome was not built in a day. Gather, nor was the creation of God. Graciousness is something we all need to remember, me included. I truly hope this has been helpful to you for this coming week. Now let me shuffle the cards and see what our divine communication we're going to get from Spirit with regard to this subject matter. So first, using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. It's beautiful blue deck where the imagery on here was created by Heather Brewster. I worked very closely with her, and she took my words and the messages that Spirit gave me and created what we have, what I love, and many of you out there also love too. So let's shuffle away. Focus on. Oh, there's a card. It dropped on my lap. It actually fell into my lap. Oh, I like this, because if something this week is going to fall into my lap, I'm loving it. This is the perfect card for this reading, the Messenger, because it's confirming to us that we can and will receive messages guiding us this week. And if mine's falling into my lap, thank you, Spirit. I hope it falls into your lap as well. Every week, we actually do get guidance messages. Again, we have to be open to receive, to know how to interpret, to ask the questions maybe. Many of you who watch my readings have commented to me that you have, when you've asked a question of Spirit, you sense something, or you see a bird, a butterfly, coins in front of your feet, a butterfly, a rock is on your pathway where you know that there wasn't one before, or you've heard a song, or maybe words that just out of the blue click, giving us that confirmation. This card to me, and I hope to you, shows that Spirit knows we are asking. They know, and maybe we've been waiting for some while now for that answer or that direction or that connection. And this to me personally says we won't be waiting much longer, because we are with open heart. So now we're ready to receive. That is very beautiful. And the fact it literally did fall into my lap. So this week, whatever's coming to me, I know will just fall into my lap. And some other cards have just dropped on the floor. That's okay, Spirit. I appreciate that you gave me that one. So now, the Vibration Earth Children. And this deck, the imagery on here is a lot of real life children. They exist. Probably a little bit older now. But the photographs were thought with the artist, Kim Dreyer, who said, what if we use real children? And I reached out to a lot of you that may be watching this video and said, do you have children, grandchildren, photographs you'd like to share and be part of this deck? And the children are named in this deck, but only their first name to protect them. And it was such a beautiful journey because people shared their story of that particular photograph that may have been used in the deck, and amazingly enough, they seemed to resonate with the words that I had, and Kim created them into other things, into the graphic design. So this is this beautiful violet, light purple deck, and I am going to shuffle and see if another one falls into my lap. Oh yes, Spirit saying you really do want it, and I want it all now. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a card there. Flipped over. I like it that it's flipped over. Okay, so I understand. Quiet, hush. And this little boy, I have to share that his grandmother said he sits like this all the time. He loves meditating. This for him is perfect time. So isn't that beautiful for somebody so young to see that resonance already? So quiet, hush. It's quite funny because this card seems to turn up when we're asking for answers. And our inner self, it reminds us that we need to be in our quietness, whether in nature, whether through meditation, but always, 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 always in mindfulness, so we don't miss something, anything. Yes, it is again about our vibrational intention, knowing, being, doing, there at this time. So sometimes we need to step back, reflect, be in awareness, be present, and see what transpires. Just let, keep breathing. And meditation is a great way to get into the breath and to let ourselves be connected with the higher awareness. I feel so blessed so far because these two cards to me are very, very spot on. So thank you, Spirit. So two cards now, one from the I Am Vibrational deck, the affirmation deck, and one from the I Am Sacred affirmation deck. And both of these decks were, the artistry was created by Aaron Pine, my first male artist that I worked with, and very blessed. He took a lot of the imagery in both of them and added further graphic design, and some of the photographs he used actually are photographs I have taken over my travels. And any of you who have seen my vibrational words on my Facebook page and on Instagram, I usually only use photographs that I have taken. Occasionally somebody will send me a photograph and say, oh, this would just be so perfect, add some vibrational words to it, which I do, and I give that particular photographer acknowledgement, I suppose that's the word, or their name is mentioned. So this is the I Am Vibrational, is the orange deck. I'm going to show you over here and see what card we get. Oh, that's the, wow! I'm just going to put that up on there because it literally did, I don't know if you saw that on the camera there, but it literally did go fly out there. Let's see. Oh, I think that is the reason for it. I am always connected to the vibration of my higher self. When we are in tune with our consciousness, we just know it to be. And look at this beautiful tree, and it's resonating upwards and outwards. It may be standing there all alone with nothing else around it, but it's still connected. It's creating its own vortex, its own connection. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the last card. I'm always connected to the vibration of my higher self. You should be too. You better be. Okay, last deck, the I Am Sacred deck. It's beautiful moss green or olive green colour, and let's see if we get a card that bounces out and flies. No, it didn't quite fly, it sort of shot across to the side here. Move everything out there, move it up here. Oh, this is so funny, because I was just saying to you, I use photographs and he used, and this is actually one of my photographs. The gate exists. The gate actually exists. I'm trying to remember where that particular photograph was taken. It might have been New Zealand, it might have been England. So card number 45, I am sacred. Manifesting new and exciting opportunities. My conscious and subconscious are vibrationally connected, so I am receptive. I'm open, I'm there. The gateway is there. The pathway is not completely laid out for us. There's lots of different directions to go. So it's up to us what we do with it. That is perfect. Thank you very much for giving us that and the other 3 cards that make up the reading today. So thank you. This week's quote is from Rumi is, although you appear in earthly form, your essence is pure consciousness. You are the fearless guardian of divine light. Isn't that perfect? Fearless guardian of divine light. I love it. I'm prepared to take it. Thank you. So for anyone who has not yet done this or is unaware, this deck, the Vibrational Energy and the Vibrational Earth deck, are both available as downloadable mobile apps for Android and iPhones. Now, the download that I'm going to connect you to is a free download, and it contains some but not all of the deck. It is free, and you can play with it. And then if you want to buy the online deck, you can do, but you don't have to. You can just play with what's there. Just go to my website, vibrational-energy.com. Scroll down the right-hand side of the landing page and you'll find the links at the bottom. One is for iPhones, one is for Androids, okay? And if you're not sure, I think that information is also on under the YouTube video information. I think so. You can always reach out to me on Facebook as well or Instagram. So as always, let me wish you an inspirational week, embracing your true vibration.